Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. This is going to be chapter number 8, Riverside Institute.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Yeah, catatonic. I'm catatonic too. So apparently this book somehow made us transform or more like, I don't know, possess this body of this doctor. Although she's still talking, so we're just watching from what I see. But yeah, anyway, let's see. Examine the patient. Has he been drugged?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Yeah, in the previous chapter we found sleeping pills at this bookstore, and he said something like, is everybody on this island taking those sleeping pills? So apparently it's true. Regarding the patient, let's examine him.
I'll examine him.
Okay, let's see.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Very interesting.
30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
That's slightly disturbing. Is this going to turn into an alien game? Okay, the state of his limbs. Well, this is probably the most important thing.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Yeah, he's turning into an octopus.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. but
Yeah.
that doesn't explain his condition.
Okay, I was right. He's got a weird octopus disease.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Yeah, let's say this one.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Well, he kinda admitted it.
Threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Yeah, hidden files approve, I guess.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay, oh, there is something.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
So, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be another sneaky mission. What is this?
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
High security unit.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
There are so many ways. Where should I go first? Kitchen? Not with this guy.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Should I be worried? Or more like her? Should she be worried?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
Are you also turning into an octopus?
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Okay. I guess that did something.
Hay fever. What's he doing here? Chronic insomnia. Like half the island. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What's happened
What
there?
did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Yeah, so apparently he does have some kind of weird practices to save patients, but also... Oh, let's see what we have here.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room.
Why can I
Not
not
where I expected to find
pick
it.
it up?
The key to the boiler room.
Weird.
Not where I expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
I guess this is the best option.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Okay. I think all this is optional. But yeah, I'm just looking around what there is. Oh, that's the police guy.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're a bad liar. I will prescribe you something. We talked about that already.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Your affliction?
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okay, great. What else do we have here?
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Okay.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden.
Let's see if we can find something useful here. No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Yeah, that's interesting. The
Dr.
detective.
Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Well, we already know where it is. But I'm still not sure what exactly.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay, okay. So many...
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
It's obviously locked. Ah, there it is, the boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Okay, great. I guess later I will have to go there. There's so much stuff here. Well, I assume I have to go there. Oh, wait. Somehow reading those books does not increase anything. Maybe it's for the detective guy when I have control over him again.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
So, we have to distract this biatch then. Okay, how do we distract her? By blowing up the boiler room, right?
The door to the boiler room is locked.
I think this is really what I have to do. Okay, let's go. Where was this desk again now? Here, yeah. This is it.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Ooh, what happened here?
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, see, now we have to go there after all. It cuts off the water. And this is... okay, I have been here already.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
What do we have here?
And I'm the one who pays.
Those ventilation things.
It's so unfair.
Nah, there is nothing here, okay.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Yep.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Oh, what a mess. Yeah, this does not look very good. Why is it so green? Ew. Right?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Okay, we need a tool. Ah. Oh, there was something.
Doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
That's nice and all, but where do we have tools? Where do we have our... Maybe I have to ask the janitor guy, I don't know. Well, there is nothing here. The janitor guy was here, I think. Aha! Yeah. This was blocked off by him, so now we can take it. Well, this range should help us. That didn't make much sense, to be honest.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
As somebody who works as a mechanic, this kind of physics really hurts my brain, but never mind.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
I think I have to go to the other woman, and she will go to this one and tell her that the water has been shut off. Wait, where was it again? Shit. Yeah, it's over here.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time. Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow.
So...
I've apologized 1,000 times.
I haven't counted that many, but then unlike you, I don't have time.
I guess she's going...
Last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Missing files.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Shit. Yeah, there's probably going to be some hidden safe or whatever. What do we have here?
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Nobody in here? Yeah, okay, let's see.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Yeah, like this.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Very nice. Okay, now can I flee through here? Let's hope. Okay. Everything's good, huh? Oh, there they are. Alright. So, can I not use it here? I guess not. I think we're not done. It still says I have to search his office. So what else? Ah, okay, I see. There's also one.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
Interesting.
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It's fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Ah, alright. There is.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Well, obviously. Yeah. It's all about her and her paintings, huh?
I must go back to the basement.
That does not sound very good, but I guess we have no choice. Yeah, it's here, huh? Yes. There is an elevator, but it doesn't look like I can use it. It looks like it's stuck in between. Oh yeah, this is a good sign. It's a nice place. Hello?
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Should I have not gone that way? No, I think it doesn't matter. The other door was probably locked.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
Ah.
Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Alright. It was Charles Hawkins. I've done nothing wrong. Strengths, but then I don't have enough. You're not a killer. I get this one.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
This is the only one. Only... Yeah, let's say this one.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
I have the feeling if I take him with me, he will die or something like that, but... Okay, sure, why not?
All right.
Yeah, see?
I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Drake. Also, the funny thing, he said it is the Necronomicon, so I was actually right when I mentioned it last time. I think I'm getting the bad ending totally. I have the feeling.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Yep, I guess we will have to rescue her. So this is the real sneaking mission, not the previous one. But okay, this we will do in the next episode. I thank you all for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.